Is there a difference between a regular button and a fucking button?
Good luck, everybody.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. Alrighty, we are back racing with a new fancy little layout here that will show people as they finish. And I don't have to mess with like the screen recordings anymore from the Discord channel. What's up, everybody? More tournament prep. It now shows people's elo and their placements as well. So everyone can laugh and make fun of me because I'm not first place. But to be fair, yeah, everyone was crashing out in the Discord call before the start of the race, as always. To be fair, they reset the ranks after I had already won all of my races. So that's why I'm not first place. That's the only reason, Copium. But the ranks are going to get reset anyways on the 1st, and then your elo will determine your placements going into the tournament, I think. So we actually do want to grind for high elo if we can. Because I'm pretty sure that will just determine your seeding going into the tournament. And in general, higher seeding means you have an easier bracket once the tournament actually starts. So, and it's everyone's favorite preset. Freaking goddamn freaking. I hope you guys like Mist Rising for the first minute of the seed. So one thing I wanted to test, by the way, was this, and I didn't get a chance to test it. I think it's faster, potentially, to get up on this ledge. To do that. I don't know if that's faster or not. Maybe if I did it perfectly, it would have been faster. No, it is definitely not faster. And I need that, so now it's even slower because I have to adjust my position a little bit. I was thinking maybe I get up there and dive kick off of the candles or something. Because there are candles up there that you can dive kick off of. And I'm trying to think of like sneaky ways to save a little bit of time on this Mist Rise. Because I'm not amazing at it, so. I mean, getting there at 2:08 is like fine. I think if you're really fast, you can do it at like 2:0.
She wall up
nothing.
My seat till my Mist rises.
Yes. Very loud, correct buzzer. Thank you, Dick Nation. More McGill there. I still don't know what my starting sword is, but those candles are very high up. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to work. For some reason, I thought the candles were lower, but it's fine. Exclamation mark rank. Yeah, I'm Diamond 2 in Symphony of the Night races, bro. We're on the ranked grind to get Omega Master Platinum Grand Brazier. Grand Brazil. Go. This dude's not even Grand Brazil. Feels bad, man. Yeah, Mist Rising is just too powerful. You can't not do it. Luminous. I don't know what my starting sword is, but it's probably pretty good. Mist Rising gave me 2 rings. That's what I'm saying, bro. I got 2 rings. Double kill. Huge experience route intact. That's really bad. No, that's so much time loss. How did I backdash off the ledge? There is a trick here that I wanted to try. I'll have to practice it at some point. Ugh! Yeah, that. You use the shield to push you forward to minimize the number of like mists you have to do horizontally, but I clearly have not tested it, so it's not worth doing. Oh my god, echo of that, so worth it. Yeah, we wasted a lot of time misdrising already, so. We'll try our best to not be bad at the rest of this, so I might play a slight bit aggressive here. And go up to... Well, I mean, the thing about these presets is minimum complexity 6 makes things a little bit interesting in the sense that, like, your first layer of progression can be anything, meaning it can be bat. Like, there are other presets where getting bat layer 1 is very unlikely because it unlocks too much stuff and it locks you out of meeting the minimum number of complexity steps. But since the minimum number of complexity steps in this preset is 6, it's actually pretty reasonable to find that on layer 0, gravity boots on layer 0, stuff like that. So I don't want to skip layer 0 checks. However, I can technically skip a check or skip a layer by going up into Alrox's quarters. And I kind of want to do that because I'm already here. I'm probably just going to go up, grab the warp, do the check, go down, is the plan. Because it's not in logic necessarily to do that missed dive kick. In fact, none of the missed rising is in logic. So the other reason I want to grab this warp is because I can come back and do gravity boots location once I have some sort of flight. Easily, I can do all rocks once I have some sort of flight. So, but I'm not committing to like going through and doing all rocks and all this other stuff. Even if I find flight, I'm going to delay all rocks because as soon as we find Jewel of Open, we can then do all rocks as quarters pretty easily. So hence why I'm getting this now and coming back later once I have a better understanding of what the seed wants from me. She sugma on my grab on till I suck ya bust. Yup. I'm glad Chad is talking about all the important stuff. No, misrising is not in logic. Everybody does it because you just get free checks for doing it. So it's very strong to do it, obviously. But it's not like the randomizer expects you to do it. Because we've timed it. The amount of time it takes to misrise at the very beginning is like 1 minute of rising versus the amount of time it takes to backtrack to that location, which is over a minute from the warp, usually. So it's just better to misrise. And even if you had like the means to get there fast enough where you go even, getting the check done first lets you potentially do some out of logic stuff earlier, which saves you time as well. So it just gives you info. Garnet before going to the shop sounds good to me. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're gonna go directly to Outer Wall now. Always check those vessels. I wish you didn't have to, but people keep checking them, so if I didn't check that and there's something good in the shop, like I just lose, so. I will say the current suite of settings for this randomizer tournament is pretty brutal. Like there's a lot of just, if your opponent finds a thing that you don't find immediately, you just like lose so much time. And the problem is that everyone's so good at the game that tiny advantages can like snowball into massive leads. So we'll see how the tournament actually plays out, but I'm fairly certain that there's not much you can do to like consistently win in this format by any means, especially in large scale races. But in like 1v1s, you can maybe try and outplay your opponent as far as like with mind games a little bit. And obviously execution matters. Like if you're able to execute efficiently, you're just going to be saving time everywhere. Obviously, I lost like a minute this seed from like mist rising. Or not mist rising optimally, I should say. The Arcana might actually come in clutch, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on now. And it's a Malblung, that's good to know. I kind of assumed it was a Malblung based off of how like hard I was hitting, but that's pretty good. Okay, so we can full clear library here, which is good. And we will do that. We have some money. It's also pretty nice. Nothing here. I have the Arcana on, so I am more likely to find drops from enemies. So it is kind of worth to kill these guys, even though I'm going to get a couple level up animations or whatever. Thank you. Quick little damage boost. There's our Leap Stone. Leap Stone is not in logic on this step, so we're supposed to get something else other than Leap Stone to get up there. It could be Gravity Boots down here. It could be Gravity Boots in the Soul of Bat location, which then leads to Leap Stone, which leads to Flight. That's kind of my guess right now. Let's see. Gravity Boots here, yep, just like I said. Anything worth buying? Library cards, I can afford them because of the money that I found. That's actually massive. And if I find more money, I can buy more library cards. Vardas are also in here for 8K. Just want to double check and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So we buy our library card and leave. So yeah, if I didn't find that Garnet, like, that's just GG's, you lose. So, because having access to library cards is so huge in these settings, especially because the reverse library cards is a thing, so. Yeah, Remedy, thank you very much for the watch streak. Hope you've been well. Enjoy the work trip, business trip. So yeah, we have Flight now, so it's step 1, step 2. We're on step 3. Anything that's flight locked, including the other ring, is all we found that's flight locked. Yo, what up, Olivia? I didn't want to pick that up because it slows down the game, but whatever. Nothing here, that's fine. We just leave. So we have our library card. Anybody who gets that Garnet is going to have that library card. Anybody who delays, for whatever reason, going to the shop might have the library card, but if they delay going to the shop, they delay getting their flight, so they're going to have to come here at some point anyways. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with our current route. The only things we are leaving behind right now, if I go all the way to Castle Keep, is we're leaving behind the All Rocks checks. We're also leaving behind the Gravity Boot location. Yasusun is a good find. I think Malblung in Fire Shield is generally better. I don't remember if there was Alucard Shield in the shop. Nobody tell me. I don't think there was, because I probably would have noted it. Or somebody would have said something in the chat by now. But I have library cards to get back there at some point. We know there's Vardas in the shop as well. If we find diamonds, we're in a really good spot. Wolf is vanilla. It's interesting. I'm not going to grab it right now because I don't need it. And it's not going to save me any time for having it. Like, there's no wolf movement that saves me any time. right now, unless I find Skill Wolf and Power Wolf, but that's also very MP hungry, and the odds of us finding all that is pretty low, so I'm going to skip it for now. Get a Vlad. So we're at 2 Vlads. Yeah, I'm still going to get MP max-ups for now, because we don't have Bat yet. An Onyx, that gives us an extra library card, I think, or close to it, because they were 3.8k or 3.5k, something like that. And I had some money left over, so we can at least use a library card and buy another one. Mana Prism drop, I'll take it. We're definitely going to get a duplicator any second now. Copium. The attack potion might be worth it. I don't know if we're going to end up in an early second castle situation where we're going to have to kill like Galamoth or something, so I think it's worth picking up. I think we're doing okay so far. We definitely lost a little bit of time early game, but we can make it up. Duplicator was Mudman. Oh, you're so right. Fuck. I forgot to do the Mudman check. More MP. I'll grab it. Again, if we find Bat, having all this extra MP is pretty nice. It is only 3 MP per vial, but still. Just gonna do this now so I can grab that on the way out of the first castle, those item checks, if I need them. Power of Mist, that's very nice to have. Not even randomized. A Garnet, okay, so we can buy a Varda if we need to. Merman statue, great to have. So we're missing a progression on the flight layer. So it's either all rocks or it's gravity boots. So the way we ended up routing this is not bad by any means. Especially if we find Jewel of Open. I am going to check gravity boots location. It's a little slow to do it, but I don't want to leave it behind. And I'm already here. Although I might backtrack after doing these. Oh, but if it's specifically Jewel of Open at gravity boots, I'm going to want to do it in this order to save some time. So it's fine. If I do an extra minute of backtracking, I think it's worth it to save the like 4 minutes of backtracking I'd have to do otherwise. But maybe I'm wrong on those numbers, but again, if it's Jewel of Open right here, I want to do Silver Ring as early as possible. And I can combine that with the All Rocks checks, so. It's nothing. Okay, that's unfortunate. So now I'm just experiencing pure time loss. And, okay. Well, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, anybody who just plays the odds without thinking about the Mermaid or the Jewel of Open situation saves time over me, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't want to give up free item checks or anything like that, but I'm not gonna do too many crazy out of the way item checks if I can. New buffs to Badlier and Jewel Sword? What are the buffs to Badlier? I know Jewel Sword it gets buffed based off of the jewel you're wearing. I know you guys added that, but I don't know the Badlier buff. I didn't see that in the Discord. And those are applying to the all randomizers? Badlier uses minutes instead of hours. So how long into the seed before it's max power? I also don't even know what Badlier's max power is. Not sure? Okay, well. 2 hours? Well, if I'm in a seed for 2 hours, just take me out back and get it over with. I am gonna grab this, just cause. I know where Wolf is, so that's pretty nice. So this is either going to be Jewel of Open, Glasses, or the other ring. It has to be. It's Glasses. Okay. I'm just gonna go from here, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna go from here. I think turning around and using the warp might be slightly faster, but here I get this boss fight out of the way, which I'm likely going to have to do at some point. I have all this money. So, okay, I know what to do. If I need to go reverse library, I have to go regular library first, and then buy library cards, then reverse library card. Okay, keep that in mind. 1 minute is +1 attack to the weapon. Okay. Interesting. Definitely have the warps that I need. I can do the item checks on the way out.
Eat my balls! That's gonna be a new sub alert. I already know it.
Anjimu, thank you very much for the prime. Very happy belated birthday. Well, thank you. Every day is my birthday, as long as you subscribe. Especially if you're watching on YouTube. It would make me very happy if the people on YouTube subscribed. Please. They both make replay files separately? I actually don't know how that works. I'll have to... Well, those two, I didn't have the auto tracker running. I had the map tracker. I had Mottzilla's map tracker, so it wouldn't produce a replay because I didn't have the auto tracker running. I don't believe the auto tracker works with Archipelago seeds because the ROM hash or whatever is like not valid or something like that. Yo, what up, Arkham? Alrighty, I think I'm done doing checks for now. The only thing that I miss out on is like an Alucard shield, I guess. Which is like, whatever, dude. Could be fun to watch the replay. It would have been fun to watch the replay, you're so right. Two separate replays would have been created. That would make sense. Ooh, do I go back immediately? That's an interesting question. It's not guaranteed to be progression. Because we still have Jewel of Open available, and we could have shared bat, I guess, on this layer or something. Which is possible. Pretty unlikely, but possible. I don't think I needed that warp, though. That was maybe a throw. It's an interesting idea. I think I'm going to stay in the second castle because I'm already here. Like, yeah, I'm missing out on maybe moving through the second castle with Soul of Bat or something, but it's pretty unlikely that that's what ends up happening, so... Let's just stay consistent. Because I want to make progress while I can. And this is layer 4, I believe? I didn't need to pick that up. Yeah, because it was flight into glasses. So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. This is all layer 4. Yeah, whatever, dude. So I have an idea. Nice job. Thank you for the damage boost. Is SotN Rando easy to set up? I think so, yeah. You just have to follow the guide on the website, would be my suggestion. Okay, we do trio. I think because I already have 2 Vlads, I think we skip Beelzebub. And I'm also going to skip this warp because I have the library cards. So my plan is I'm gonna do trio. After trio, library card. Check Holy Glass's location. Buy more library cards before doing that. Then check Holy Glass's location. Then, if it's not there, or whatever, we can then reverse library card. Come back to the second castle, clean up everything except for literally Beelzebub. And if it's at Beelzebub, then we just lose, which is like whatever. Like, what is there to say other than get good, I guess? Okay. I'll grab cube. It's definitely worth it. Okay. So now we library card. Buy more library cards.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, I'll buy 3. Odds are I don't need more than 3 because I do kind of want this Varda.
Farewell for now.
Okay. You're gonna fix the Dark Shield spell? Like make the hitboxes actually appear consistently or something? I actually don't know what the problem with Dark Shield spell is, like why it's so inconsistent with its damage. Enemies get 80 frames of iframes during the spell animation? Wait, what? So sometimes you'll hit every 80 frames and sometimes like the hitboxes won't be in the way. Oh, okay. I guess that's why it's so inconsistent. Okay. That's very silly, yeah. I guess that would make sense that they would need to program in the iframes based on the attack. Yeah, that makes sense. Because how else would the Alucard shield be able to hit so fast, or Chris are going to be able to hit so fast otherwise? Makes sense. $1. I am going to wait to see what this is before I re-equip my stuff, because I might need a library card. Technically, there's a lot of iframes on Fire Shield, but there's so many hitboxes that it doesn't matter. So each individual hitbox gets... Okay. Huh. Oh, so I did get baited. Okay, well, you live and you learn. I did kind of try and prepare for this. So... could have been worse, for sure. 2 library cards remain. Oh, of course I immediately get the fucking Dragon Helm. Whatever. You live long enough to see yourself get baited, masterfully so. Okay, get me out of the fucking Tin Man hole. The infinite Tin Man loop. Now imagine if Mist carried over momentum the same way Bat did. Then this tech in this game would go crazy. I mean, to be fair, the reason that Mist is actually useful is because it doesn't carry over momentum. But whatever. Okay, dude. Well, now... Shit. So that was layer... Hold on. Gravity Boots 1, Leapstone 2. Holy Glasses 3. Jewel of Open 4. I guess it would be Spike Breaker 5. Or Bat 5. Final Vlad 6. So I know Final Vlad has to be... Holy Glasses, or... Not Holy Glasses, sorry. It has to be Spike Breaker or Silver Ring. Which is, like, makes sense. Both are available to me right now. I'm gonna do these checks. I'm gonna do these first. Because we're still looking for 2 random Vlads. I want to skip as much as I can in the first castle if I can. So I'm going to do Silver Ring first when I go back to the first castle to avoid getting baited. I can have Full Wolf as soon as I get back to the first castle as well. I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, not picking up that wolf earlier is losing me a tiny bit of time in this exact scenario because I can't use wolf movement in this one section. It's fine. My shield dashing is so fast it doesn't matter. Copium. Okay, I think I'm done trying to get rare drops. So we're just going full out offense now. Ah! Ah! Mistakes have been made! He's just jumping around my head. Alright, I'm gonna stop being weird. Lock in. Lock in, goat. You still got this, goat? The dive kick won't fuck you. Just kidding, it did. The dive kick hitbox is consistent. Trust. That's fine. Close enough. No Vlads, you say? Well, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's true. Very true, actually. Think about the elo. I am thinking about the elo. If I had Wolf right here, I could just zoom through these rooms because I want to just get the warp before I leave. Because I'm not doing Galamoth. Dude, I can't shake my SMH any harder right now. I'm gonna be so real. My movement's so bad, my movement's so bad, everything's bad. Okay, I'm stressed out, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, why did I get fucking my head bonked on a pixel, bro? Deep breaths. Happy place. Explode! Okay. Solo Bat's gonna be right here, Copium. Okay, we got a Vlad out of it at least. Okay, so now things are looking okay. It means that other people have to, at the very least, get this far into the second castle on the left side. Also, that means that right side was completely useless. Anybody who goes immediate left side second castle just fucking wins. Unless there's a Vlad at literally Beelzebub. Fuck, dude, this randomizer sucks! I hate it! Guy who plays the same randomizer every single day. This randomizer sucks! Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Other thing I want to do is not waste my last mana or library card if I don't have to. So we're gonna go for a save split maneuver, check Silver Ring, because Silver Ring can be Soul of Bat. And it could be Final Vlad. Spikebreaker, on the other hand, can be Final Vlad or it can be Spikebreaker. So ideally, you check the one that can be Bat first so you can try and save a little bit of time versus checking the one that can be Spikebreaker first. And if it's Final Vlad, it's Final Vlad, and then we just chase the random Vlad that we're missing and call it a day. So, in fact, I probably don't even need to save split this because I have the All Rocks shortcut open. So with the All Rocks shortcut open, I could just do it the normal way, which I will do. I will do that. I'm going to refill my MP because we're going to be using a lot of it here for movement. I think it is worth it to do so. Wolf movement, unfortunately, just costs a lot of MP when you're not playing Lycanthrope. We did pick up a lot of MP during the seed, which is nice. There were a decent number of MP max ups, so we're getting to use it now. Final Blood? Oh, that's even worse! Dude, I got baited by literally everything! Fucking sucks. That could have been Final Blood. It also could have been Soul of Bat. And this could have been a 7 complexity seed. That's just ass, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I had the correct reasoning on all of my decisions. It just sucks that, like, this one seed was the combination of every, like, niche percentage point possible. Like, that's, like, literally, I was going for max percentage plays the entire seed. It just happened to be the worst case scenario every single time. So, not much you can really do about that. I did the play where I checked Gravity Boots first because that could have been Jewel of Open, which would have saved me a ton of time if I guessed correctly there. Wasn't, but that's fine. It's only a minute time loss. This is another like 2-minute time loss, but those things add up is the problem. And that means anybody who wins this seed legitimately played it completely brainless, which is fine. It happens. And that's okay, and I'm happy for him. But if you, like, just go to the correct locations, completely skip right side, like, go immediately to Caverns, even though it's equally likely that Silver Ring is the thing, and Silver Ring could have been Soul of Bat, but Spike Breaker can't be Soul of Bat because you need Soul of Bat to get there, like, all of these, like, tiny little percentage points, if everybody just ignored those and they win because of it, that's fine. Whatever. Sometimes you make the wrong decisions and get rewarded, and that's okay. I've done it. Many a times have I made the wrong decisions and got rewarded. So Crazy wins. I mean, he has been doing some dumb shit lately, and that has been pissing Ren off, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wins. And the thing is, if he wins by doing all that shit, and I called him out for it, he'd be like, yeah, you know I'd be doing dumb shit, and I'd be like, yeah, you right. Which is fair. Sometimes you just do dumb shit because this randomizer rewards you for doing dumb shit. And it's like, what are you gonna do, not do the dumb shit? It might not be the 100% consistent play, but there is no 100% consistent play, so just do whatever. Copium. To be fair, what doesn't piss Ren off? I mean, he literally said that his default state is being pissed off, so that's fine. Again, Beelzebub can have a relic here, which also screws me over, but also screws over everybody who only did left side. So it's like, you know. I'm gonna do this check. Hoping for a random Vlad. Oh, there we go. All right, well, we know where the other Vlad is, so we can skip everything else. Soul of Bat is just in a random location down here somewhere then. Like, I could try and, like, Giga check for Soul of Bat, but it's not even going to save me any time at this point. The only thing I will do is, I guess, a Demon card, because that one's kind of free, and that could be Soul of Bat. But Final Vlad just kind of has to be at Spike Breaker here. Ah. If it was Alucard, that would have saved me a tiny bit of time on final boss, but it's fine. Yeah, anybody who skips right side saves infinity time, so. Because they don't get baited either by the, what's it called? The silver ring shit, probably. So I'm just waiting for someone to dot done here in a second. Because if you skip right side, you can dot done right now. And it was sold bad. Okay. Also, skipping silver ring just wins you the game too. Feels bad. I don't think that might be faster for Dracula actually. At least we saved our last reverse library card. I guess our best chance here is that nobody had money for library cards somehow. And that saves me enough time to get over the fact that I did like 10 million unnecessary checks, but that's pretty hard copium, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, speaking of copium. Bro, stop. I'm pressing. Man, fuck this game. My fucking Elo, bro. My Elo is tanking. Yep, there it is. Whoever said crazy is winning, you are 100% correct. Makes sense. GG's on doing dumb shit, like you said you would. I don't think I have a mana prism, do I? I think I do. Yep. Perfect. I mean, he did say he said he's been doing dumb shit. Do the dumb shit, you will win. I got owned by every, like, edge case scenario outside of skipping Beelzebub. Skipping Beelzebub was the only thing that I did in the seed that didn't screw me over. Everything else screwed me over completely. Did you just do left side? It's either you did left side or you didn't do silver ring. Either way, GG's. Also, I might die here. I guess I have Power of Mist. Just do that. Stay alive. That's all that matters. Yeah.
GG.
GG.
Oh, man.
Do the dumb shit. You will win.
I'm really upset.
I can't believe how many times that has worked for you in these races. That is absurd.
I'm just gonna say anybody who skips silver ring.
I wasn't even planning that. I was planning on clearing right side. It was the fact that I found rings. I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna turn around and go, and then just say fuck right side.
Oh my god. Anybody who skips silver ring also is I have zero respect for you.
I skipped silver ring as well.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, why?
Because
it was
it can
a 50-50 chance, and I was still looking for a random vibe, so I wanted to maximize the amount of checks.
No. Like I know why you did. I did it for the same reason.
No. So, it is a 50-50 whether or not it's final vibe for one. For two, it is also a 50-50 that is against your favor, because if it is a 7 complexity seed, that means Soul of Bat is there. Whereas if it's a 7 complexity seed, for the other scenario, you get Spikebreaker in that location. So you're basically, if Spikebreaker isn't the final Vlad, you instantly lose. Basically. And it is a 50-50. So you are incentivized to do the route that is like more linear. on your way to the
Well,
caverns.
like I said, do dumb shit. I also got a Yatsasuna drop fairly early.
Trouble.
The Asasuna didn't matter.
Mother no more.
My logic just kind of goes, if I need the random, I'm gonna go to the places with random first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to where I can maximize getting the random
You have
and
been doomed ever
potentially
since you lost the
progression.
ability
If it
to
fucks
love.
me, it fucks me.
So did you? Oh, yeah. I guess that's fine, but like,
Profit is it to a man if he
I don't know.
gains the world and loses his
I did a
own
bunch of
soul?
plays that were like, oh, I'm going to cover as many scenarios as possible,
I believe.
and none of them came up, and I lost so much time because of it.
Tell me,
Like, here's another one that
Do you
came
know
up that I imagine nobody
what
else
were
did.
Lisa's last words?
If they did a similar route to me, where you go up
She said,
to
"Do not hate humans.
Coliseum,
Cannot live
grab
with
the
them, then
warp,
at
and
least
then go
do
to
them
Outer
no
Wall.
harm.
Yeah.
For theirs
Yeah.
already are.
So how many people did
She
Gravity
also
Boots
said to tell
first
you
and then did
that
All
she would
Rocks?
love you for all of
I did
eternity.
gravity boots. I did gravity boots when I was on my way to library.
Yes, that's what. Wait,
Because
so
I-
you misrised up there?
Wait,
Yeah, I missed Rose up there because I knew that was going to be a problem at some point, so I just went up because I was like, I'm just canceling this out so I don't have to turn, or like I don't have to go from the center teleporter to gravity boots and then turn back around to go up because that's just awful. I just missed Rose.
I mean, you lose a minute, maybe like a minute and a half. But I
I
chose.
didn't misrise to it.
I just prefer to just not have to deal with that situation.
Did you do Gravity Boots first and then All Rocks, or All Rocks first then Gravity Boots?
I did gravity boots and then went up to All Rocks.
Okay.
So I last location classes.
Okay, at least I'm not a moron for that one.
I still ended up last locationing glasses. I think I lose time because that misrise is.
It's
probably
probably
did
about
in
even
the
with getting it later, to be honest. Maybe a little bit slower.
I just did not want to deal with that situation because I don't like going back and forth like that.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, because if it's Jewel of Open in that location, you like need to check it first before doing All Rocks. Because if it's Jewel of Open there, you're incentivized to skip
you
Silver
made
Ring, and then you're just missing out on
Alucard,
the info at Silver
I'm
Ring.
glad you're all right.
I
And
just
just-
noticed
I'm
Richter
sorry.
and Maria matched.
Tis my fault
yeah,
you
true.
had to fight your own father.
Then
Fear
obviously the
not.
left side
I had my own
shenanigans.
reasons
So
for destroying him.
that's awesome.
Must have been painful.
I did not plan on that. I was just like, oh, if I find something here, I go to where it says. Like if I find Jewel of Open, I just turn around and just forget right side.
Is for good.
But if there was nothing there, I would have done right side.
I understand.
How many Vlads did you have at that point? Just
Dude,
2, right?
What will you do
Fucking-
now?
I just had 2.
blood that
So
flows in my
whenever I
veins
check
is
Holy
cursed.
Glasses, reverse
Would
library
be
card,
best for this
saw
world
Jewel,
if
I was
were
like,
to
okay, I still need to
disappear
find at
forever.
least one more Vlad. Found it at
I
death,
see.
grabbed the teleporter, and then library
Farewell,
carded
then.
so that I could
With
buy
that
1 Varda because I had enough for 1 Varda and 2 library
Alucard,
cards.
I did the same, yeah.
Don't you want
And
I had enough for a Varda and a million library cards.
it's
And
best this
then
way.
I knew that I needed a maximum of 2. I
Someday,
went down.
perhaps, we will
I
meet
checked.
again.
I was gonna
And
full
on
clear
that
until I
day,
found a
maybe.
I
Vlad.
see.
Found it at Succubus.
Let's go.
Went straight to
Everyone's
demon cards.
waiting
Like
for
I
us.
need to check this because if it's
Yes.
bat, this is amazing.
Here.
Bro,
it was
you
bat. and I
literally
was like,
just
okay.
took the God route. What do you do? What do you do about that?
I did the same thing when I got there, except I just did a bunch of right sides. So
Yeah, I did everything except for Bees and Galamoth. Those are the only. Oh, and I guess the final
Same.
checks and caverns. I got to skip those. But
Yeah.
That's just.
so we did the same stuff other than Silver Ring.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get screwed over by missing out on Bat at Silver Ring specifically, because there was still enough like time in the seed where Bat would have made up the time. It was Bat, just not the right Bat, sadly.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, it's just fucking random.
And it also,
like,
yeah. I guess to me, the idea is it's higher value because it can be Bat or it can be Final Vlad, where Spikebreaker is farther away. Yes, it has like other relics around it, but I'm going there anyways to look for relics afterwards because I'm missing random relics. And best case scenario is that it's Final Vlad. Worst case scenario, it's useless or it's Spikebreaker. So I felt like the expected value is just higher to go to Silver Ring there. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the fact that it's like out on its own. Oh, the other reason I did it is I did open the shortcut between All Rocks and Chapel.
I don't know if there's like a convincing thing either way there, just because like if it is like in this seed, you swap the 2, you win like every time with the way that you routed, and then if it's the other way around, then if going down first wins. It's just
I think there's a world where if Bat is there as well, it helps save
And then-
some of the time that I lose for doing it. So,
yeah.
but I mean, at
And,
that
you
point
know-
as well, I could have had full wolf movement earlier too. I missed out on full wolf movement because I skipped the wolf relic, thinking, what's the odds that full wolf is going to come up this seed?
In Warlock.
Yeah,
I found full.
yeah,
No,
but
I'm taking the wolf, bro.
I'm taking it.
it didn't make sense in my route to take it because I did library first, as you should do in Warlock, and then I saw the wolf relic there, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to Castle Keep right now. I'm sure I'll come back at some point anyways. I have library cards, and then I didn't come back until after I'd already cleared like so much of the second castle and got all the wolf relics. So
Yeah, that's rough.
basically every decision I made that was like, I'm going to try and save a little bit of time or play to some sort of like possibility just screwed me over.
Yeah. I last location everything except for the 2 last floods. Just this.
Yeah.
We all know what Ren is thinking. Ren is believing that I have my own version of the random.
No, I'm thinking you were a son of a bitch, lucky bastard, because when the
True.
progression was not on
He's
creature,
spitting.
you lose.
He's telling the truth.
It's just this. It's just this, you know.
I just
when the
can't
progression is not on
believe-
creature, you lose. So if
I just
you,
can't believe a human being gets to second castle and gets the ring there and turns around immediately. I
don't.
I know he does. That's
do.
what I'm annoyed about. Is that he
What?
did, and then he was like, "Oh, I'll just reverse library card and then find everything I've ever wanted on the left side of the castle."
You know? Sorry,
One
that's
Vlad
my-
on right
that's my
side.
reaction,
Just one
sorry.
Vlad on right
Yeah.
side. Just one time, please, God. Please.
Yeah, you know, Dragon Blade. Sorry, I know your stream's live, but that's my
Oh
reaction.
my
Sorry.
God, dude. No, I'm with you. I'm reacting the same way.
Oh my god.
Can anyone tell
no.
me where the bone was? Like,
Bone
I
was
spent so
death,
much
death.
time.
Death.
Yep.
Death? Oh,
Yep.
okay, so I went the opposite way. Okay.
Man, I think I did the route I think normally every normal player do, right? Like got holy glasses last location, right?
Yeah.
And go and enter second castle. We find the ring and say, okay, this is one piece of progression. Maybe it is, maybe don't. But you know, I have a library card, so you know what? I think I'm going straight to Beelzebub. You know, checking stuff. After Beelzebub, I go back to first castle.
yeah,
I check holy glasses.
Yeah.
If it was nothing, I reverse library
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
But right? But no. The progression is on creature, and because of that, Crazy for Blades won. Fuck you.
Dude, what pissed me off is that I went to trio and then like I was thinking about doing some save split shenanigans, but then I was like, wait a minute, it just makes so much more sense. The library card and go see what's there and then use my 1 million library cards to come back. So I go see what's at Holy Glasses. It's nothing. And then I reverse library card back. First thing I see is Jewel of Open. It's like decide
I say,
again,
of
dumbass.
Of course. No, the you know, my reaction was, of course, Blades won. You know, if you watch my VOD, you're gonna see, of course, Blades won, motherfucker. You know?
Now, if only I could do this during a tournament.
True.
No.
True.
That's the.
Thank
you know,
God the
I
Elo's
already-
resetting is all I'm gonna say.
Yo, no.
He can't
man.
keep getting
I
away with
already
this.
I already said when the
sitting on my
qualifier
Elo.
start. No, when the qualifier starts, Blade's power goes off, goes to hell because he needs to string. That's the thing.
Oh, there it is. Yep. You guys want to do another one, by the way? I'm starting up another one.
Warlock.
I could be convinced. Yeah.
All right, I'll do random. Surely we won't get Warlock again. Surely. Right?
If we get Warlock again, I'm closing the race.
It's Nimble Light. We're chill.
Like,
Alrighty,
Yeah.
let's go do that.
yeah, go.
Alrighty, y'all. We didn't win, but you know, it's fine. I think we went technically like even in Elo. We didn't win. We didn't lose Elo, right? No, it says I went plus 55 actually. So we technically won Elo there. So GG's to me technically. But anyways, we're gonna do another race right now. If you want to check it out, check out the live stream twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see it tomorrow. See you later. Bye bye YouTube. Bye bye.